There's a pretty famous sort of saying in the performance sphere where people say, what is more important, quality versus quantity? And I got a question today about that. And some people say, well, working on the right things is way more important than working hard. And it's interesting because it's a very often used debating technique. It's a false dichotomy, which basically means a false choice. Like you present something on one side and then you present something on the other side and you pretend like those two are the only options and they sort of cancel each other out. Like you can either be rich or would you rather have your health? That's bullshit, right? Because you can be rich and healthy. Trust me, it's doable. It's possible. I've seen it. So you get a false dichotomy. From there on out, every thread that stems from that whole conversation is sort of tainted because now you're not talking about the same thing. It's the same with quality versus quantity. First of all, obviously, you need to work on the right things. Like if you work super, super hard on cleaning your floor so it's absolutely spotless and perfect, it doesn't matter how hard you work. You're not going to make much money doing that because it's your floor and it can only get so clean, it's fine. So in that case, you might say, well, quantity doesn't matter, quality matters. Whatever I do needs to be the right thing. But that's also wrong because now let's say you find the right thing. You say, I have a drop shipping business. The most important work for me is getting the ads right. So my traffic coming in is, prime quality. And you do that for 30 minutes a day. And all of the rest of the day, you just fuck off. Now, you are going to lose to someone that is obsessed with this and does it 6 hours a day. It's just a thing. Like you are going to lose to someone that it works both hard and smart. They don't cancel each other out. What your job is, what you should be doing, is think about like what is the most important thing, what adds value to whatever I'm trying to do, be it, your business, your service, doesn't really matter. What adds value for my customer, what adds value for my business, what gets more money in, and then you go all in on that. So you work both smart and hard. The whole idea that if you work smart, you don't have to work hard, that's BS. I'm sorry. I'd much rather say like if you find the magic formula, you don't have to do fuck all. That's not a real thing. Because if you do, you're going to lose to someone like me who works hard on stuff that matters and who figured out like these things matter, the other stuff doesn't. So I'm going to either outsource that or scale it or don't do it at all. A lot of cases that's also an option. But logic dictates that if I work 30 minutes and you work for 4 hours, I'm going to lose because you can just do more in your time. Doesn't matter how efficient I am, right? You can be efficient to an extent. But whenever someone tells you next time, like work smart versus work hard, please note that this is a false choice. That's not real. You need to work smart and then you need to work hard. Work hard at the things that matter. So use your brain to figure out what really matters and then go all in on that. That is working smart and hard.